Hi, it's Joan. This week we're looking at defence. And the first lesson, or the way to think about defending, is with the defender's plan, which they make the same as declarer makes, you need to think about what tricks you'll develop. But the way you'll develop defensive tricks is using exactly the same techniques as declarer does. So in no trumps, that is promotion, length, and the finesse. And if you're defending suit contracts, there are those three plus two more. That is, being able to get defensive ruffs or trumps and discarding losers on winners. So it's just that you can't see each other's cards that makes the procedure and what you're doing very much harder to understand. But all the cards that you play in defence, particularly the lead, are geared to help partner know what is in your hand. So let's say you're doing promotion and you had the top of a sequence potential to lead, that's the card you should lead. If you had, say, 5 cards, king, queen, jack, and 2 others, lead the top of the sequence. So partner knows you've got a sequence, and that's the top of it. And then if you don't have a sequence, but you want to lead your long suit, let's say you've got king, 8, 6, 4, 2, the card to lead is technically the 4th highest of your longest and strongest. And that means that if you led the 4 in that instance, you would want partner to be putting up their highest card so that even if declarer won the first trick, it would promote your king or whatever the honour was at the top of your suit. The defensive finesse is harder because it still happens though, because if you had ace, king, jack and 2 others and you were on lead, the correct card to lead from that, which is a broken sequence, is the top card, the ace. And then you have a look at dummy and see which card the partner plays, because you need to know where the queen is. If you don't see it, it's likely to be in declarer's hand. So it depends what partner plays to tell you what cards they've got in your suit, but generally, if you can't see the queen, it's not a good idea to play the king and the jack. You want to wait until partner wins a trick and they can play that suit through the declarer, who presumably has the queen. So all these things are very exciting if the defenders can realise that they're doing the same thing as declarer. Their cards must mean something to each other because they can't see them. So try the hand and have a great week.
Has a balanced 15, 16 or 17 points, and the best thing about your hand is the very good club suit. But we pass and we're on lead. So technically the correct card to lead from a sequence of 3 honours or nearly 3, which is the case here, called a broken sequence, is the top card. And partner will give us a signal about whether they like our lead or not. We're playing low to encourage. The 9, when we can see the 10 in dummy, is a discouraging card. They do not have the queen. If they had the queen, they'd have played their lowest card. So the idea now is not to play clubs at all, just to switch to anything and hope that partner will be able to win a trick later. Declarer is now running their diamonds, so we've got to be careful of discards. And the one suit not to touch is our club suit. So discard a spade, saying to partner we're not interested in spades. Partners won the ace of spades, that's good news. And they've retained a club, so now the club lead is coming through declarer. We can win the jack. Now the king, which drops the queen, and now the 6 to beat the contract. This is called taking a defensive finesse, and if we were declarer with this club suit, north-south, we would play a small club to the jack. Well, when you're defending, you lead the ace at first, but then later you need to wait for partner to play a club through the queen up to your jack, and then you can take the king and beat the contract.